Students, how did one person's actions punish your entire class? My class was already hanging by a thread. Every day, someone was getting yelled at, someone was throwing paper, someone was making dumb comment, or someone was just simply being rude. But one day, my class hit a new low. There was this one kid named Mark. He thought he was the funniest guy in the room, but in reality, he had the humor of a malfunctioning cartoon character. Every time the teacher tried to talk, Mark would cut in with some joke that only he laughed at. And our teacher, Mr. Carter, was barely holding it together. He kept warning Mark. Detention, phone calls home, you name it. But Mark didn't care. He thought he was invincible. Until one day, Mark made another one of his classic stupid comments. And instead of yelling, Mr. Carter just smiled, like an actual villain. You know what? I'm feeling generous today. Because of Mark's constant interruptions, you're all staying after school. That's when he said we would all be catching up on homework together. The entire class just froze. Even Mark looked like he'd just seen a ghost. Everyone else? Instant betrayal. You could hear the whispers start before the bell even rang. And by the end of the day, the class clown became public enemy number one. People were roasting him in the halls, blaming missed rides, practice delays, literally everything on Mark. He went from goofy side character to the reason no one got to go home on time. And Mr. Carter, he didn't even say a single word. He just passed out worksheets like he'd been waiting to do this for months and months. And from that day on, Mark must have learned his lesson because he didn't make a single joke.